Do you ever feel like your hard-earned savings are vanishing right before your eyes? Inflation is like a silent thief stealing your future one day at a time. You worked 40 years to build a life you could be proud of, but now the cost of everything from groceries to healthcare is skyrocketing. The biggest fear for many of us is not dying, but living long enough to become a burden on our children. It is a heavy thought that keeps many people awake at night. We were told that if we worked hard and saved our money, everything would be fine. But the old rules of money do not seem to work in this new world. The truth is that saving money in a bank account is a losing game. If your money is just sitting there, it is losing its power every single second. To find true peace of mind, you need assets that work as hard as you once did. You need cogs in a machine that produce cash flow even when you are sleeping. Today, we are going to explore the 5 specific assets that can help you reclaim your freedom. These are not get-rich-quick schemes or risky bets on the latest trends. These are the pillars of wealth that have protected families for generations. Let us start with the first pillar, which is dividend stocks. Owning a piece of a giant company is like having 1,000 employees working for you. When you buy shares in a strong company, you become a partner in their success. Many of these companies share their profits with you through regular payments called dividends. Think of it as a thank you note from the company that comes in the form of cash. For example, a company like Apple pays a small percentage, but it is incredibly stable. On the other hand, a giant like ExxonMobil might pay you more than 3%. But you should focus on what we call dividend aristocrats. These are companies that have increased their dividends for at least 25 years in a row. They have survived recessions and wars, and they still keep paying their shareholders. The magic happens when you reinvest those payments to buy even more shares. This is called compound interest, and it is the most powerful force in the financial universe. Over time, your small stream of income can turn into a raging river of cash. The best part is that this income is often taxed at a lower rate than a regular paycheck. In many cases, qualified dividends are taxed at 0 or 15% depending on your income. It is a quiet and steady way to build a legacy that lasts for decades. Now, let us move to the second asset, which is cash-flowing real estate. Many people think real estate is too complicated or expensive to get into. But real estate has created more millionaires than almost any other industry in history. The beauty of real estate is that it provides a roof over someone's head while building your wealth. Imagine buying a property worth $400,000 today. 30 years ago, that same house might have cost less than $100,000. Property values tend to rise over time, providing a natural shield against inflation. But the real secret is in the monthly rent checks. When you own a rental property, your tenants are essentially paying off your mortgage for you. They are building your equity every single month while you receive the extra cash left over. You should also look into what we call tax depreciation. The government allows you to write off the value of the building as if it were wearing out. This can often wipe out the taxes you owe on your rental income completely. It is one of the biggest legal secrets that the wealthy use to keep their money. You can even use the value of one house to help you buy a second or third one. This is how ordinary people build extraordinary wealth without needing a massive salary. It provides a physical sense of security that paper investments simply cannot match. The third asset we must discuss is bonds. In the past, bonds were seen as boring and slow. But in a volatile world, boring can be a very beautiful thing for your portfolio. Bonds are essentially loans that you provide to a government or a large corporation. In exchange, they promise to pay you back with interest over a set period of time. Warren Buffett, who is arguably the greatest investor alive, has a simple rule for his family. He instructed his trustees to put 90% of his wealth into index funds and 10% into bonds. This 10% acts as a safety net when the stock market goes into a panic. When everyone else is losing their cool, you can stay calm, knowing your bond payments are coming in. You should consider building what is known as a bond ladder. This means buying bonds that mature at different times, so you always have cash coming in. It protects you from changes in interest rates and keeps your money accessible. If the market crashes, you can use your bond money to buy stocks when they are on sale. It is about having a strategy that protects you during the bad times so you can thrive in the good times. This layer of protection is essential for anyone approaching their golden years. The fourth asset is owning a cash-flowing business. Now, this does not mean you have to start a company from scratch or work 80 hours a week. The goal is to be a business owner, not a business operator. There are thousands of stable businesses like car washes or laundromats that already have managers. You can invest in these systems and receive a share of the profits without being there. Today, we also have digital businesses that can generate passive income. Think about simple software or websites that solve a specific problem for people. Once the system is built, it can run with very little maintenance. Owning a business gives you incredible control over your income and your taxes. In the United States and Europe, business owners enjoy many advantages that employees do not. You can often deduct your expenses before you even pay a cent in taxes. This includes your phone and your car and even part of your home office. This allows you to keep more of what you earn to reinvest in your future. It takes a specific set of skills to manage a business, but the rewards are life-changing. It is about building a system that serves the community while serving your family. Finally, we come to the fifth asset, which is startups and growth companies. We all have those moments where we wish we had bought Amazon or Netflix 20 years ago. While we cannot change the past, we can certainly look toward the future. New companies are being born every day that have the potential to change the world. Investing in startups is high risk, but it can also offer a level of wealth that is astronomical. The key is to only use a very small portion of your savings for these types of bets. A good rule is to never put more than 5% of your net worth into these assets. You must understand that some of these companies might go to zero. But if you find just one winner, it can completely transform your financial life. Modern platforms now allow ordinary people to invest in startups through equity crowdfunding. You no longer need to be a millionaire to get in early on a great idea. It is about having a seat at the table where the next big innovations are happening. This keeps your portfolio modern and gives you a chance at massive growth. So how do you bring all of these pieces together? The answer is not found in a lucky guess or a hot tip from a neighbor. The best investment you will ever make is in your own financial education. Real estate can be a dream for the educated, but a nightmare for the uninformed. The stock market can be a wealth builder or a place where you lose everything. You should also invest in your health because wealth is useless without it. A body that is strong and a mind that is clear are your greatest tools for building a legacy. You have spent your whole life working for money. Now is the time to learn how to make your money work for you. The difference is always knowledge and the courage to act on it. It starts with a simple choice to stop following the crowd and start following the math. Take a look at your current situation and identify where your money is leaking out. Are you paying for subscriptions you do not use or fees that are hidden? Clean up any high-interest debt that is acting like a weight around your neck. Credit card debt is a financial emergency that must be solved first. Then choose one of these 5 assets and start learning everything you can about it. Do not try to master all 5 at once or you will become overwhelmed. Pick the one that makes the most sense for your personality and your lifestyle. Do not wait for the perfect moment because the perfect moment is a myth. The world will always be uncertain and there will always be a reason to wait. But the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago and the second best time is today. Your future self will thank you for the courage you show right now. You deserve a retirement that is filled with joy and contribution, not worry and lack. You have the power to create a legacy that will support your family for generations to come. Imagine the feeling of waking up and knowing that all your bills are already paid for. Imagine having the freedom to travel or volunteer or spend time with your grandchildren. This is not a dream for other people. It is a reality that you can build. It requires discipline and a long-term view, but the rewards are worth every effort. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If you found value in this message, please share it with someone you care about. Your support helps us reach more people who are looking for a way out of the rat race. Until next time, stay focused and keep building your path to freedom.